Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Thursday. It's actually St. Patrick's Day. I should have worn my green. My girls have these little green headbands with the little clovers on them. I should have put that on. It's Happy St. Patrick's Day, and actually, in India, it's Holi. It's I think that people describe it differently, and depending on the perspective with which you see spiritual life, it's a little different. But the explanation I got this morning in my class was one of the things. Good morning, Janelle. One of the things that they do during Holi is there's a fire, like a holy fire, which kind of symbolizes a place to burn all your attachments, right? And all the vices of the soul, like anger, greed, ego, attachment, lust, all those things. Good morning, Christine. And they have a sacrificial fire to like kind of burn all of those and really become soul conscious. And then, the next day they throw colored powder on each other, and it's a lot of fun. I do have a memory of being in India during Holi time when I was really young. I think I was like 4 or 5 years old, and all the kids are running around with their like colored water guns and powder everywhere, and everybody's just like a mess. Like mess with, but beautiful mess. It's just like colored powder just like everywhere, and it's like a lot of fun. And those kind of represent all the different colors that source, universe, God, whatever, gives us. And so, yeah, top of the morning to you. Hello, Facebook user. Yes. Top of the morning. And so hopefully, I remember when we lived in Chicago, they would turn the whole river there green for St. Patrick's Day, which is always a lot of fun too. So, all righty. So let's get started for our Thursday, March 17th. Here is, I didn't say. So if you're joining us for the first time, I'm Dr. Disha Phillip, cardiologist and who deals with all matters of the heart, and the founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery and Heart Math practitioner, Chopra Center certified meditation teacher, and also a student of Raja Yoga meditation through the World Spiritual University. And so we like to meet here for a healthy breakfast for our minds and souls, and that way leads to a healthy body as well. And this is the piece that I feel is missing in healthcare. And as a physician, as a healer, it's a part that I don't get to talk about in the office with patients. And I really, really felt that it was missing. And so decided to do this. So we meet here Monday through Friday, 7 to 7:30. And we've also started the meditation for female physician group, and weekly trainings are going to be starting there soon. So stay tuned. And if you're joining live on YouTube, please hit like, subscribe, share, all of that kind of stuff. All right, awesome. March 17th, here we go. I express my care and concern by responding to situations with a cool head and to people with a warm heart. This is one of the main gifts of meditation. One of the main reasons that I did it, or I don't know if I did it for that reason, but it's one of the gifts that I've received, right? Once you start meditating, right, you can cool off that hot head, with the fire coming up. And instead of reacting constantly with a panic to situations, really looking, observing, being the detached observer, and responding with a cool head, but a warm heart. And so I really love that reminder, because if you can do that and be unshakable in the crazy world that's out there, you've achieved a lot, right? And that's a goal, and it's a practice, and it's a commitment to yourself to constantly try to have and maintain that cool head, but not lose the warm, loving heart, which is our authentic nature. So, all right, ask and it is given, March 17th. You are not always aware that your desires have been answered because there is often a time gap between your asking and your allowing. Even though a clear desire has emanated as a result of the contrast you have considered, you often, rather than giving your attention purely to the desire itself, focus back on the contrasting situation that gave birth to the desire. And in doing so, your vibration is more about the reason you have launched the desire than about the desire itself. Okay, lots of words there. Basically, this is my interpretation of what this today's Ask and It Is Given is saying. So when you ask for something, it is given in the contrasting events in life, right? So you know what? For example, right? We might say that I don't want war, right? I don't want war. It's the drama out there. I don't want this war, right? Or whatever war is happening out there, inside, outside, whatever. I don't want war. Okay, so that negative event that's happening launches a desire saying, I don't want war. What do you want? You want peace, right? I want peace. However, if we're constantly focusing back on the drama of the war, right? The vibration that we're emanating, it's war, right? Instead of, what does it feel like for there to be peace? What does it look like for there to be peace? What is the vision of peace? Do you see? And so if we can think about, feel, right, emanate the vibration of peace, then we're moving closer toward it, right? And the war situation was just the catalyst for creating that desire, right? But if you're constantly looking at the event, focusing back on the contrasting situation that gave birth to the desire, your vibration is more about the reason you have launched the desire than about the desire itself. So our job, right, is to get reconnected with our peaceful selves, which is our true authentic nature, right? We are not human beings seeking a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And it's time. We got lost in the movie. Okay, we got lost in the movie, and it's time to reclaim our true identity, our true authentic self, which is our heart-centered self, which is, I am a pure, peaceful, loving soul, and so are you. I am a bright light, so are you, right? And so when we focus our vibration and our energy in the direction of what we do want, we get closer to it. But because our human natures are such that we're constantly focused on the bad stuff, right? And the news, listening to the news and all of that stuff just perpetuates it. That's why we get stuck. And then we see the bad stuff happening over and over again throughout history and time. However, it's time to wake up, right? And many of us are waking up these days and knowing like, oh, I didn't realize that I shouldn't be focusing on that, but what I need to be focusing on is how do I want to feel? What do I want to see in the world, right? And again, how do we transform the world? We transform the world by transforming ourselves. All right. And hey, Nina, do you want to pick a card, my love? Nina woke up today. They don't have school. Let's see. All right. Today is Thursday, so it's Soul Journey card day. All right. Want to say good morning to everybody? Say hello. What are you looking at this little piece here? Alrighty. Can you say hi to everybody? Look, you have people watching. Say hi, ladies. Hello, good morning. Happy St. Patty's Day. Today's holy too. Did you know that? Look, you're wearing all these colors. Isn't that cool? Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see what our soul journey cards say today. Pick a card. Any card, Neem. Ooh.
Adversity.
Okay, say it loud so they can hear you.
Adversity!
No, you don't have to say it in a crazy voice. Just adversity. That's the word. Can you read it for us? No, you can't? No? I accept that challenges are the best way to learn.
But I don't really like challenges.
You don't like challenges?
Because they're about winning and losing.
Challenges are about winning and losing?
Yeah.
Oh, like when you see challenges on YouTube and stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is about challenges. These challenges are like trying to do something that's not super easy. That's what they mean here. Okay. What, you want it to be easy? Oh, Rebecca said hi, Nina. See, she sees you, my love. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's read what they say about adversity, shall we? Can you read it? Let's see here. All right. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity. And then the next hurdle won't seem as daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You are not alone in this time of challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may have come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. This is so huge. So yesterday I saw a patient in the office, a really wonderful, bright light of a soul. And she has been having chest pain. And every time she does something, she has chest pain.
Soul's Journey Mouse here.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's cute. And she's young. She's in her early 60s. And we did a stress test on her several months ago. It showed that it was a concerning result. And no, thank you. And it was recommended that she go for an invasive angiogram. And she didn't do it. It was suggested, recommended back in January. And she decided not to. And then I met her yesterday for the first time as a follow-up. And it's been a rough go for her. She's lost both her parents in the last year. Her partner left her. She moved. And it's been a long, long journey for her. And it's been really difficult. And every single time she gets on the treadmill or tries to do something, she gets this ache in her left arm and it radiates into her jaw. And a little bit of the medicine has helped. And both of her parents had bypasses in their 60s or 70s. But they lived into their 90s. And so we're talking, I'm like, so what's going on for you? Right? Like, what is it? What's happening? How are you feeling? You know? And she's in a lot of overwhelm and she's in a lot of fear. And I had a lot of compassion for it. And and it was interesting because she said, I've lived a good life. I eat healthy. I've exercised. I'm different from my family. I never smoked. And for me to have something wrong with my heart, like, I don't, yeah, she was a very, it was, you could tell there was shame going on, like, how, and like, kind of, how could this be happening to me, you know? And I was like, yeah, but when it comes to this, there's some things that we can change, and we can only control so much, right? We can only control what we eat, and not smoking so much, which totally helps when it comes to this kind of thing. But there are aspects of life that we can't control. We can't control our genes. And the good news is that I talk to people about this all the time, that in Western medicine, when we're in medical school, we learn how to diagnose disease and then treat it. And we don't do a lot about prevention, definitely. And the beautiful thing about life, though, is that there is a place and a time for prevention, and then there's a time and place to be using the benefits and the boons of Western medicine and the research and where we've come in 50 years. And so I'm like, honestly, this is one of those times. And you're the boss. You are the boss of you. I'm like, I can give you my recommendations, what I believe with all of my experience, what you should do. But at the end of the day, you are the boss of you. And so this brings me, the reason I'm talking about this, because this adversity card, and when there's a challenge, right? There are people out there to help you feel better, help you improve your life. And sometimes we are always giving to others, but it's also up to you to receive the help that is offered to you. Again, everybody has their own journey and their own path, right? Maybe some of you have showed up here who are watching that are spinning their wheels with the meditation situation, right? And you're not feeling healthy. You might be exercising every day. You might be eating healthy every day and trying to control all the things that you can. And you're fumbling around with your racing thoughts and all of that. And so there's help here, right? There are people out there ready and willing to help, right? And we can see that in adverse situations in life. Look at all the people signing up to help with the war, or help with, I just always think of other tragedies that humanity has gone through, and the amazing souls that show up to serve. And so it is important, though, for us to allow ourselves to receive that help. Again, we can't help others if we're not here, right? I always say to patients too, you're worried about your bills and taking care of this other person, but you're no good to anybody dead. You're not. And so everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and it serves. I don't believe in coincidences. I totally believe in synchronicities. And in the end, we have freedom. We have a choice. But I encourage everyone who's struggling, look around you. Has help shown up for you and you said no to it? Why? Think about it. We have to be willing to receive it when it's there. So open your eyes. Open your heart. Look around. There's people around you waiting to help you. Are you recognizing it? Are you receiving it? Are you allowing it? It's what you asked for. All right. Good. Let's get comfortable. Hang on one second. All right. So let's get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes. And visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. One in the right ventricle, one on the left. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath into your heart. Breathe out of your heart. Breathe into your heart and really receive the positive vibrations of this group, of this energy, of this cocoon that we're in together right now. Breathe into your heart. Breathe out of your heart. Visualize that supportive, peaceful love go into every single cell in your body. Breathe into your heart and really conjure up those feelings of love, joy, connection, community of your soul family, that you are not alone navigating all of this. Breathe out of your heart and share that loving vibration of peace, community, family. Breathe normally. And we'll begin by asking ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? Just be. Second question. What do I want? What is my soul's deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. And I will begin the repetition of our mantra. So for those of you who already have your personalized primordial sound meditation mantra, go ahead and start repeating that now. For everyone else, we'll use the mantra So Hum. So we'll silently repeat So Hum, So Hum, So Hum. Please continue repeating your mantra. I will keep the time and I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Enjoy your meditation. Please keep your eyes closed and stop repeating your mantra and rest. Rest in existence. Rest in consciousness. Rest in awareness. Just rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, give yourself a big stretch. Bring your palms together to heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today, for recognizing and waking up to your truth, that you are a loving, peaceful, pure light and soul. And from this place of awareness and awakening, let's give a blast of love and light energy out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all of the countries on this planet, to every single soul in our soul family, right? All of everyone. And from there, we give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us, recharging us further. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Sending love. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, share. Mwah! Sending you love.